It's your girl back at it like a jackrabbit deuce, okay? Back with a collective energy read. If your sign falls out the deck and they have no correlation to you, it may be somebody that you have an energy exchange with throughout the day, as well as you may also have an ancestor message here. Don't forget to hit like and share, as well as subscribe so the next time that I post. You can also, if any of these messages resonate with you or any one of your friend circle, you can also donate to the Cash App located on the page. All right, greetings. As for divine love, light, protection over this deck, show the collective energies what we need to see, my divine. Please and thank you. Please and thank you, my divine. Anything else, my divine? Okay, yes, okay. All right. Something about a bus or a trip being taken or a bus trip, okay? At the bottom, I heard probate court, as well as somebody of the past that watches your profile online. This is somebody you can know of the past and something pertaining to probate court. Okay. All right. I'm thinking I should shuffle this deck up one more time. All right. Let's do this bigger deck here too as well. Divine love, light, protection over this deck. Show the collective energies what we need to see, my divine. Please and thank you. Collective energies, please and thank you, my divine. All right. Okay. All right. Wonderful things about to happen. 777. You could be seeing doubled up numbers, tripled up numbers. Okay. 7 virtues, chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, kindness, patience, and humility. Okay. You could have 7 virtues attached. All right. Let's see if we should go from the top of this deck or should we go from the bottom? Should we go from the top? Top of the deck it is. You don't know them. They were sent by a family member to come your way. A part of this group that gang stalked you of the past, gang stalkers. And they could be speaking back and forth to them. These will release negative energies of your life, family, ex-lover, friends. One of them could drive Chevrolet or you do. These people needed to grow up. They were uncommittable with dirty nails, childish behavior, always want to lay up, always in player mode, love third parties, always undecided, and always come to your home, use your shower products, and never replace them. All right, you could be seen as this guru, teacher, tutor, sage, counselor, mentor, leader, or master in your craft. Okay, somebody's divorce is now final. Okay, you don't know them. They could have been sent in by the family. They're upset and mad because they're upset they can't get you mad, collective. They're really upset that they cannot get you mad or in a sunken place with them. Okay, you could have a girl with this person. Okay, or since you've been a girl, they've been trying to. They wanted you to be somebody who feared love, or this group or ex. These negative energies you release, they fear love, okay? But you're having some kind of expansion at this time, as well as abundance on the way to you with optimism. You could be feeling very lucky at this time. Jupiter, okay? Trey, Tony, Tim, Timothy, Trill, Tim, Tyler, or Terrence could have been involved. And they could have been speaking back and forth to these jealous family members, okay? Jealous family members. Could have been trying to take something that belonged to you in probate court. This abundance left to you, okay? Okay, and they were also sharing your location with the group and others, okay? They were out sharing your location, collective, with a group of others. Oh, they're over here. Collective's over here. Oh, they just went into the movie theater. Okay, they did not know that you were divinely protected. Divinely protected. This person has probate court money linked to them, jealous family members, expansion and optimism. You, okay? They could have been doing something with a baseball player, or you could be a baseball player, and you need to release these negative energies around you of these people who fear love or being loved on properly. Somebody named Chanel, They're going to try you this weekend, okay? Somebody that could wear Chanel or somebody named Chanel, they're going to try you this weekend, okay? And somebody of the past is getting ready to be forced to take accountability for their playing and paying for wrongdoings, okay? Playing and paying for wrongdoings, okay? They're going to be forced to take accountability. It's somebody of your past. A group of men that were fornicating, doing drugs in the back of the van. Okay, these are some of the negative energies you could release of the past. Okay, they could have put your tire on flat. Okay, flat tire. For an aunt. And his aunt know about something that was left in probate court, working with these other jealous family members to obtain this abundance. They were meeting up at the Ritz Hotel. Okay? But you are somebody that's divinely protected. Okay? This person about to get swept into the trash. They joined them. They could have joined them, and this is what they were doing when they joined them. They were sharing your location with this group. Somebody who lives off the interstate, and they were having convos around you as a child, joking about how they're passed on parents, but they were really talking about yours and how they unalived them and adopted you for this money. And what they were doing is buying their love through gifts and money of people of these different groups. Okay? Through money and gifts. This person, okay, working with this person who lives off the interstate on a Wednesday. Something's getting ready to transpire on a Wednesday about a hidden castle inside of a cave. And this could have been this group of men that was fornicating, doing these drugs in the back of a van, okay? Know something about it. Neil, an aunt, a baseball player, Chanel. Okay, they were doing something with these overseas bank accounts. And they were buying Chanel with this money they stole through the probate from out of this overseas offshore account. They were buying Chanel with this money, okay? And they was pulling it out on a Wednesday, okay? And everything they did is backfiring in their face with this dude who be fornicating with other men in the back of a van. Something about this hidden castle inside a cave. These negative energies you release with somebody that could be 6'5", 6'5" is out here. And this was a whole family full of criminals, okay? A whole family full of criminals that was trying to attack you for this, what was left to you in probate, playing with these overseas accounts offshore so they can buy them some Chanel, baby. All right? And they was trying to get somebody hit by a car. Somebody could have got hit by a car. This person that is upset they can't get you mad, okay? With a pilot, or you could be a pilot. And this is a dog bee who loves saying the word bee all the time. She a dog bee. This jealous family member, okay, that knew about something in probate court. Well, speaking back to Flocko, you or them, Flocko. And they could have been talking to the skinny person that be up in this game room all the time. Of the past, this is who they was talking back and forth to. They could be skinny or their name is skinny. And they was lying about their real age. Okay? Or is it a tarot reader lying about their real age? Okay? And this person that be lying about their real age knew something about these overseas bank accounts out here. And they was getting paid to do something. One of these people could be gay. Okay? Gay. And this could be a dog bee who loves saying the word bee. And that Karmic is doing spell work on them. This person that's doing this, their Karmic is doing spell work on them. And this was nothing but a group of old O's hating with bad joints on you, collective. Okay, with this aunt figure and these jealous family members. These ain't nothing but a group of old hating hoes, okay? Mad because you divinely protected, jealous of you, okay? And they have their family member who been working up in these courts, pushing through this false paperwork on you to obtain this in the probate courts. This who was doing it for this aunt figure. And these jealous family members, and these old hating hoes. Okay, they could be wearing the perfumes or colognes, a white diamond, red door, 4711, Dior, Chanel. Remember double confirmation on Chanel? They was using this offshore account to steal his money and siphon it through there to buy these Chanel bags and perfumes. Perry Ellis, White Linen, Oscar de la Renta, Revlon, Charlie Blue, Creed, Versace, Calvin Klein, Hugo Boss, Ralph Lauren, Prada, Blueberry, Dolce & Gabbana, Sutton, Pierre, Aramis, and Javon Musk. Okay? They upset because they can't get you mad. And they always talking about you, trying to get you gang style. Dragon, okay? It's something about a dragon, okay? They can have a dragon on something of theirs. Or they thought they was going to keep trying to drag this on, okay? Dragon. Or somebody is a dragon, okay? Is working with this dragon with these offshore bank accounts. A dragon member. All right, and they was paying them to do something. And they was letting strangers sign your child or children out without your consent from school or daycare and then returning them before dismissal. This is what they was doing. They was letting strangers sign your child or children out without your consent at a school or daycare and then return them before dismissal. Okay? And they was trying to get your child to sell ass for the devil. Okay? By doing this. Okay? They was selling ass for the devil. Okay? Working with this family member too. They got this family member who working a course that be pushing through false paperwork on you. Okay, and hang tight. That's not your real love. Hang tight, okay? You could be a dragon or one of these people is a dragon, okay? Hang tight. That's not your real love, okay? And somebody could have came in where you worked to your job while you was on vacation to start shit, okay? A parental figure, you told that you don't fool with them, so they should have never been listening to them anyway. A manager could have did this, okay? A parental figure came into your job, okay? While you was on vacation to start shit, okay? And they talked to your manager, and your manager should have never involved themselves in none of this, okay? The pub, okay? With somebody who hang out at the pub, okay? The pub. And they was messing with your tires at work. They was messing with your tires at work. And now somebody of this group look beat up now thinking they fit to come back looking beat the fuck up. Hell fuck no. Take your dusty ass home. I'm saying it's for the collective. Get your dusty ass home. Alright? They was doing something because they getting busted for whatever they did with this U.S. Security and Exchange Commission out here. Okay, with this probate court. This is a secretary to report to Congress, oversees securities, exchange securities, brokers, dealers, investors, advisors, and mutual funds and efforts to promote fair dealings and disclosure of important market info and to prevent fraud, law violations, fraud schemes, misleading disclosure, market manipulation, inside trading, failure to disclose material info out of here with this probate court. Now they're being looked at by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, working with an auntie figure out here and some jealous family members who was pushing through false paperwork on you in the courts. One of these people could be a church member. They was trying to do womb magic on you. Womb magic. They was trying to take you out giving birth. Take you out giving birth. Womb magic. Alright? And his ex wants to come back and give you an STD to ruin your current relationship. By trying to bring you an STD will mess with your wound area. Okay? And the ex wants to come back to give you an STD to ruin your current relationship. Collective, don't fall for this sucker shit. Alright? And this was a group of men who was fornicating, doing drugs, and somebody back in their van. You might not know your ex do that, bro. Yeah. They know this person that's 6'5", and everything they doing right now is backfiring in their face. Something about a hidden castle inside of a cave. And you could have released all these negative energies out here. You got 7 virtues attached to you. They were sharing your location within this group. Lying about their real age out here. A pilot. They got hit by a car. They was selling aid for the devil, as well as they was letting strangers sign your child or children out from a daycare or a school facility and bringing them back before dismissal. A group of old hating O's with bad joints. This person that could be gay. A dog B who loves saying the word B. They was messing with your tires at work. They was working with somebody who could work at the pub, you or them. Okay, or they hang out there. With these church members, they could wear any of these colognes or perfumes. Okay? And the convo around you joking about you as a child to a parent, but they really was talking about your parents, how they unalived them and adopted you for money. And they've been using your parents' death money and buying love and money and gifts from others. They being now seen by the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission for not disclosing this information for a probate court was left by these passed on parents. Somebody at the Ritz Hotel, one of these adoptive or family members came into your current job while you were on vacation and started talking shit and trying to start shit at your workplace. This manager should have never got involved. On a Wednesday, dragon. Okay, or they told them temper with a Wednesday, dragon. Okay. Tim, Tony, Timothy, Trell, Tom, Tyler, or Terrence, they upset they can't get you mad. You this guru. Okay, these people are uncommittal and they're non-committal to the loyalty around them from the people that they work with or do business with. Okay, one of them got dirty nails. They very childish and always like third-party activities. Okay, and they end with gang stalking as well. They joined them. They was trying to stop your expansion, your optimism, and this abundance coming to you through these courts with jealous family members. Was definitely involved in participating with your family members to do this against you. Okay? They could live near the interstate. Okay? And it was a whole family of criminals doing this to you. Okay? This group feared love, or they want you to fear it. They've been hating on you since a little girl or a little boy. The divorce is final. The ties are severed. Or you could have told this employer you don't fool with them, so they definitely shouldn't have not even entertained this. Okay? Somebody who drives Chevrolet and you don't know them, they were sent in by a family member. They tried to put your tire on flat somewhere with this criminal family, and a karmic is doing spells on them. They was definitely, Neil is out here. Aunt is out here. A basketball player, Chanel. And they're going to try you this weekend. Flacco, Skinny. This person that goes to the game room. Okay, and remember they had this, you're divinely protected, but they had these family members pushing through this illegal paperwork to obtain what was left to you through the courts. Okay? All right, let's see what's going on with this overseas account. My divine, please and thank you. Overseas account. Yeah, this was some kind of theft they were trying to cause on you. Okay, for what was left by a wealthy man. This could have been one of the parents that was taken out and they adopted you for this money in this home. Yeah, they stole a home from you as well or put a home in your name. Okay? Overseas account. They didn't want this being seen. They had put you in somebody put you in a false marriage because it landed face down, okay? They didn't want it to be seen. They put you in a false marriage, okay? A Pisces knows something about it, or a Pisces put you, did the paperwork up for it, yeah, okay? Because they was in a karmic partnership, okay? Or you could have been at the time with somebody that was a karmic and you knew you would never marry them around 34, 35, 43, 44, 45, okay? Ages, years, okay? Yeah, they were being a false person to you because they were trying to thieve you, okay? They were trying to steal, and they could have been in a secret partnership, falsely married to you, but in a secret partnership with a karmic, okay? This is frowned upon. Even Cupid's looking like this a damn shame. Okay, they was masquerading around you, trying to hide the fact that they had hidden intentions, okay, with this female energy. They could have red hair, okay? All right, she got a Jezebel spirit, and so do he. They're incubus, succubus couple. Okay, they always throwing hot, heavy parties. Okay, And they was trying to cause this theft on you. They were working together and they was going to use your child if need be. Okay? All right? And they being seen from wasting your time for whatever they did when it came to you and your children or a child. Okay? Yeah, because they was robbing people unexpected money behind the scenes. Okay? As well as the 27 or 28-year-old. Okay? For this house, okay? Because they wanted to be seen and held in high honor when these people could be in the military or army, okay? They knew about this house that was left to you through the courts and its fortune as well, okay? You could have some kind of estates linked to you, collective, and they did all this to you to receive this sudden wealth, okay? An abundance of a great fortune of yours, okay? They see you as being a lucky lick, okay? With some foreigners, okay? For whatever this wealthy man left. And it's bringing them in concern after they tried to tailor make these laws or was trying to use this money to live a certain kind of in fine threads. That's what I'm hearing. A grandmother figure, okay? Or somebody who knew about a grandmother who used to be a seamstress. It's some kind of change getting ready to happen in the near future, okay? They're trying to pack their bags and get out of Dodge right now, okay? And they finding themselves in bad health, okay? Working with a mature man who got these friends of different nationalities over the globe, okay? Okay, or he's seeing you being seen globally, okay, for whatever this person got a child with or something who did a child or did something to you since a child is now going to find themselves in imprisonment, okay, mental or physical, I hear for whatever they did with this overseas account, okay, they see you walking on this divine pathway, you could be seeing a lot of butterflies right now. They was doing something with this main male and this aunt figure behind the scenes, and they was communicating, talking, and hiding this information from you from the probate courts. Okay, a main female energy with gifts, okay, all right, and they was over here, one of these people could work in a factory, okay, or they being tapped into their conversation or trying to tap into yours, okay, something about tapestry I hear, somebody with a cat, 3 witches doing something, okay, one of them brown, a brunette, okay, and a blonde, okay, all right. And they was expecting some of this church to be done to you as well with this grandmother figure who wants to see you in poverty. Working with somebody that could be of an organization that want to see you down bad. With a community member, now they all in concern, okay? After they was geeked up, they seeing some kind of official coming in with some kind of privileged lady that they wanted them to be in your thoughts. This could be you, masculine, feminine, divine. Okay, they want them to be in their thoughts, and they was also sending your images through somebody or a family member, of course, to try to set you up for these 2 documents they turned in. This could be 2, the deed and the money document right here. Okay. Yeah, they did not tell the truth about whatever they was doing within these courts. They did not. They falsified and lied on stuff and paperwork. Okay, remember, this is a family full of criminals. Yep. Hold on. I'm going to keep that. Hold on. Yeah, they falsified everything they was talking about in these courts just to obtain it. You escaped their abuse. They was working with people at the courts to even try to take you out. That's what I'm hearing. They was in on it too. Yep, for this unexpected money, this will or deed that was left to you. You being seen as innocent, okay? You about to have this 10 of cups, a happy home, okay? But keeping strong with your belief. After you find out these people was a hidden enemy, but a big change is coming to them. They was trying to unalive you and trying to use political power or governmental abuse against you, okay? And was trying to get you investigated while falsifying and writing things up on you that is false, okay? They tried to put you in isolation, okay? And they want you to feel like it was a missed opportunity with them, but it wasn't, because these people always projected negativity when they was around you, even over food or drinks. That's what I'm hearing. All right, they want you to feel depression without them being in your life, but you just grew, okay? You trusted in the knowledge that the divine was giving you, okay? As well as you was becoming more spiritually tapped in at the time. With them isolating you and trying to put you in a sunken place, it just brought you to a higher power, okay, of your subconscious. And this is what got them heartbroken, because they was out here gossiping, trying to study your moves, trying to see how you was, trying to project as if they were you and give you the dirty, dingy part of themselves, okay? As well as trying to steal what was left in this probate card, okay? Yeah, in the justice system, remember, because they had the family member pushing it through the justice system, Okay, and they thought they was skilled with whatever they was doing in this process of trying to obtain these materials, and they was teaming up to do so against you. Okay, and being two-faced in front of your face. But you got this freedom, okay, and success from the optimism you had, and this stuff is coming in at a fast speed that you seeing all these people around you was nothing but actors. Okay, they was too geeked over to what the fuck was yours. Okay, you remain loyal, patient, and persistent. Okay, and this was gonna bring you into this victory. You clearing out the clutter out here, the parasites that want what's yours, including these jealous family members. Okay, and you following your heart on this new job or family orientation thing that's going on out here. Okay, with these friends, allies out here, y'all linking up, y'all doing y'all thing on them. Okay, and this is gonna be after they try to delay this news and you speaking up about it, a Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces, about your ideas, plan, or education, okay? Or you need to hold back on what you saying to them because they scheming with these deceit and lies, hoping they can stop a real one. Okay, being two-faced behind the scenes, all right? But your abundance is on the way and it's being seen, okay? Or you being seen globally out here as being a peacemaker and putting people on the game to the truth and trying to harmonize the frequency out here. It's a cycle complete on whatever they talking about, okay? Things are coming into fruition, hard work paying off, rewards are being seen, cultivation, growing, ideas, goals, and birth of things, all right? You persevering through these towers they thought they was gonna have you sitting in by trying to bring you danger for whatever was left to you. Okay, these people are cheaply bought around you, and you understand that now. Okay, you're moving with a higher power, so it ain't no money that can buy you when you're moving with a higher source. All right, something about a blood source, okay, or chaos. All right, you in your higher learning stages right now. They can't bring no destruction to you. Okay, you sitting in this terrifying energy as a being a teacher, a leader. Okay, you move past these traditions of them trying to authorize you with conformity when you know they're not living right. It don't matter if they're a pastor, leader, religious, or some kind of institution of their own beliefs. You gaining this wisdom through the spirituality with these friends and allies around you. Okay, and you being very conventional and bringing on this change, okay? You honest and truthful, okay? You being protected by the divine right now. And as long as you rock with the divine, you'll have this protection. You very principled, you fair with your way of thinking, you quirky and on your toes, but you skeptical about those who move around you that with a rude behavior that seem like they trying to cheat you some type of way, okay? You give people constructive criticism out here whether they like it or not because of your intellect. All right, you could have had an absent mom, okay, but you still being a good mom. That's what I'm hearing. You could be an air sign. Let's close it out. Yeah, you about to be in a celebration. You got this growth around you through family, okay? Somebody of the past want to return, but I wouldn't trust it because you in your harvest season. They just trying to gain intuition on what you got going on to try to dismantle it. These new friends and these old friends trying to return, okay? You can be working with your children on some kind of new project. At this point in time, you need to watch these people trying to intercept and intervene of the past because they ain't nothing but witches and warlocks. They cancerous to whatever you're trying to build right now. You don't need them in your circle and in your business, okay? Even if you are one, if you're trying to gain a new, don't let these old people come back in, okay? They just don't hinder you. It don't matter if you're a witch or you claim yourself a warlock, whoever the hell you think you are. It does not matter. The energy still resides even in a darker realm of things, okay? Stay calm and caring at this time, friendly, okay, but wise with them, okay? They see you as affectionate, devoted, okay? You marriage material, okay? And they know whatever they was trying to hold on to this inheritance of yours with this father figure, it can no longer be dead. They feeling entrapped and they about to get this imprisonment. I'm gonna leave it off right here. You already know your girl gonna be back at it like a jackrabbit. Deuce.